Hi everyone, and welcome to this Zoom tutorial. This will be the first of many, but this one we are specifically talking about using Zoom on your computer and walking you through the different features and settings Zoom might have if you've never used it before. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, you'll receive an email from our office containing the Zoom meeting information, as well as the password UBA has now added for security purposes. Highlight the password, copy that, go ahead and click on the meeting link. Zoom is then going to prompt you to go ahead and open the meeting room. Do that. Paste your password here, click join, and then now your computer video should show. Go ahead and join with video. And you'll also want to join with your computer audio. Now we are in the meeting room waiting for our deposition to begin. At the moment we have our audio muted and our video turned off. I'll talk more about that in just a moment. But first let's head up to the upper right hand corner to discuss the different viewing options. Click Gallery View. Gallery View just means all parties are shown on your screen. With everyone's cameras turned on, this is what it would look like. Now back to Speaker View. And this is just simply focusing in on one speaker at a time. So if you click Enter Full Screen, you'll see that it simply just maximizes the Zoom window for you. But now all of our boxes at the top have moved over to the right. But you can move these if you wish. You can minimize all of this, bring it down out of the way if you so choose, and that way your main screen can focus in on one speaker at a time. But I'll move all this back and show you an example of speaker view in a live dep.
I am a real artist. Get over it. This fun suit. Excuse me. This is the reporter. I was not able to get that because two people were speaking at the same time. Okay.
If that's too much back and forth, find the person you want to focus on, find the blue box with white dots, and click Pin Video. There, that person will stay pinned to your main screen no matter who is speaking, so it eliminates all of that back and forth. And you can do that with anyone, so if Rachel's video were on, you'd be able to pin her instead of Brett. Let's talk about the Zoom settings at the bottom of your screen, starting with your audio. So to unmute it, just simply click the microphone. You can also go to audio settings if you want to run a speaker test or a mic test to make sure both are working properly prior to your Zoom meeting. Now my video is turned off at the moment, but to turn it on, I'll just click Start Video. There I am at the top of your screen. If I wanted to turn it off again, just hit Stop Video. Now going into video settings, there's really not a whole lot you really need to do unless you want to just come in and explore and see what the different settings are all about. That's perfectly fine. All right, now moving along to the participants feature. If I click on this, all this is showing you is what you already see on your main screen, just who is part of the meeting. To be honest, you probably won't utilize this very much. Now moving along to the chat feature, if I click on that, now you could send a message to everybody in the group, or if you see down at the bottom here, if you click on an individual, you can send that person a private message. But please keep in mind that UBA has disabled the chat feature for security purposes, so you won't be able to utilize this when you do a meeting or a deposition with us. So share screen is what you'll use to share documents or exhibits with the rest of the group. And we'll talk more in detail about exhibit sharing in another tutorial, but for purposes of showing you how this works, I already have my document up on the screen, so when I click share, boom, there's my document. And this is what I'm showing the group today. So I can tell it's working on my end because my screen is outlined in green, and so everybody should be seeing it pretty well on their end. Now when you're done with your document, all you simply have to do is just go up to the top of your screen and click Stop Share. Okay, so moving along to the record feature, it is true that Zoom does have the capability to record meetings, so I guess when it comes to those video depositions, you'll be able to hit this record button. Nope, we have that turned off. And yes, you'll have to hire a videographer through us if you're interested in any future video depositions through Zoom. So reactions is just a fun little setting. If I click on it, there you'll see some emojis, and I'll click on the thumbs up and you'll see it pop up in my picture at the top of the screen. And that's about it for this one. Now the time has come for our deposition or meeting to end. So what you'll want to do is go to the bottom right where it says leave meeting, click on that, and then you'll want to click leave meeting again. And that's it. Well, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If you have any other questions or you want to talk in more detail about Zoom, please feel free to call our office 312-781-9586 and we'll be happy to assist.